Welcome you back to Black Site tonight. We're going to talk about Roland Martin calling FBA and ADOS the Opps. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Roland Martin has been running his mouth a lot over the past week, but when he said this, that FBA was the Opps, basically making them the enemy of the black community and the Democrat Party, he has said enough. Roland Martin needs to shut his mouth. We saw what happened with Jamal Green, and it didn't look good. And if he keeps saying this stuff, it's going to happen again. You cannot call an organization or a group of people calling themselves foundational black Americans the Opps or bots from Russia. You can't say that. These are people who are talking about the foundational black Americans from slavery in this community, the indigenous people who lived here from this community, and we deserve to be respected. But to make them almost into like a gang figure, that they're the Opps, so we must attack them, we must destroy them. And this is what I have been getting from people like Roland Martin, D.L. Hughley, Steve Harvey, Luke, and many others, is that they have been on a rampage trying to destroy anyone who's speaking out against Kamala Harris. And especially if they're FBA or ADOS. People who have a righteous disagreement about where this country is going and who may be running this country. And when you have people out here who are steering the wheel and who are steering the wheel right off a cliff, somebody has to stop it. And this is what foundational black Americans are saying. We want tangibles for our vote. That's all we ask for. We want reparations for our vote. Something that was promised to us by Abe Lincoln. 40 acres and a mule, not 20 like Kamala said, but 40. And we deserve that. And we deserve to get paid for slavery, segregation, redlining, and any other thing you can think of that they owe us money for. But to see you out here buck dancing for the elites, basically saying vote blue no matter who, shut up, be quiet, vote. Who says that? Why can't he make a cogent argument about why we should vote for her? Because as Scott Jennings said, that Republicans said, the Democrats have been in charge 12 of the 16 years. And she's been in the White House for over 3.5 years. So why haven't any of these problems been solved? From inflation, immigration, rent, mortgages, gas prices. She's been there. She's not somebody who just walked off the street. She's been in those meetings. And she had an opportunity to fix these problems. But to talk about that would shed a light on her being a failure. And that's what Roland Martin and his crew refuses to answer. Just vote because she gonna be the first black female president, or she gonna be the first Indian female president. That's not enough. Those days are over. It's 2024. We have been through this for the past 70 or 80 years. And they're trying basically to build momentum like this is Obama in 2008 with the media, this fake momentum like she's the female Obama. But here's only a few months ago, the New York Times was writing an article, should we replace Kamala Harris? But all of a sudden, She's the savior for America? Can you believe this? She went from one part of the spectrum to the other part of the spectrum in less than a month. Considered the worst vice president to now possibly being president. This is shocking to see. But Malcolm said this about the media: it can make an innocent man look guilty and a guilty man look innocent. Malcolm said that, just like they doing with a Kamala Harris. But this man right here wants to make a large segment of the black population the enemy of black state. And it seems like he wants to enforce some type of tyranny on them. Roland Martin is truly a danger to this community with his mouth. His mouth is reckless. And that's what that brother was trying to say. If you want to have a conversation, if you want to have a debate, we can debate. But you're not going to call me names. You're not going to disrespect me, because he don't do it to them white boys. He don't do it to them small hats. He don't do it to them Muslims. He don't do it to them Asians. The only people he do this to is people of African descent. So he's got to change his attitude. Or if he don't change his attitude, he gonna get close to being taking that whooping, taking that beat down. Because people are tired of people like him who are basically hustling off the backs of poor and lower, in middle class black people in America. He's trying to get his money up. He's trying to get a position in the Kamala Harris administration. He's trying to be that man, the point man that holds the Negroes down and makes sure they stay on that train. Because she ain't saying nothing. She ain't doing nothing. This man is a danger. And we're going to have to do something about him. Because his mouth is too much. And the rest of them, they need to check themselves too. That old punk Ricky Smiley and the rest of them. I would love to hear your comments in the comments section. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. Hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.